Hi everyone, I'm Kirsten from IDERA, and I'd like to welcome you to today's Geek Sync titled Automating Database Administration is No Longer Optional. Our speaker today is Craig Mullins, President and Principal Consultant of Mullins Consulting Incorporated, here to discuss industry trends pointing to a more demanding, complex environment for managing and administering database systems, and provide an overview of the important tasks that DBAs need to automate to succeed in today's digital enterprise. At this time, I will turn things over to Craig to get started. Craig, over to you.
Thanks, Kirsten, and hello, everybody out there. And thank you for attending the session today. As Kirsten mentioned, I'll be addressing the topic of why DBA automation is a requirement these days. In other words, it's really not something you can think of as optional. What I'll do is I'll take a look at the trends that are driving the need to automate DBA, and then look at some of the key areas that need to be automated, the things that DBAs do that are crucial in order to keep databases and applications up and running. We'll start by looking at key industry trends, particularly as they impact data and database administration. And then I'll explain why these trends might make the title of this presentation true. That is, that automation of DBA is no longer optional. To drive that point home, I'll look at several key DBA activities, how they're becoming more difficult to handle, and how automation can help that. And then I'll leave you with a bit of guidance at the end of the presentation before turning things over to IDERA so they can explain how their tools and solutions can help. So let's move forward and take a look at the undeniable trends that are impacting data management and the world of the DBA these days. Data management is continuing to rise in importance because organizations are amassing and using more data each and every year. And in addition to now having to manage this avalanche of data, there are also many different types of data platforms and database management systems that are now mainstream. And that adds to the complexity of ensuring optimal database systems and applications. At the same time, organizations aren't adding more DBAs or more data management professionals to their staff. Things are very static, and we'll look at some data on that as we move forward. And then on top of that, add in the changing dynamics and speed of application development as they embrace agile techniques and deploy DevOps. And you can see how the challenge increases for DBAs. These are clear industry trends, and they equate to a demanding, complex environment for managing and administering database systems. And things aren't changing in terms of what DBAs are required to do. They have to monitor and optimize and tune and backup and recover and change database structures and move data both on premises and to the cloud and refresh test data. And really, all of these things that might have been possible without automation in a single DBMS environment, moving at the earlier pace becomes almost impossible without intelligent automation to move at that rapid pace across multiple environments with the amount of data that we have today.